Good morning, guys. Today is Saturday, November 6th. Made a last minute call to not do yoga in the park this morning, even though the sunshine is so beautiful out there. The temperature was still only 34 degrees, and I thought it would just be too chilly on the ground, even with our, moisture barriers and our layering. So I'm hopeful next Saturday, it's supposed to be a warmer week, that perhaps we'll get another chance to be together in the park for our yoga. So we're going to do it here today inside, but we'll have outside thoughts in our heads. Let's go ahead and relax down on our mats, get nice and comfortable. Let your arms be restful at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. And let's start to breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. And as we exhale, we want to breathe out through the nose as well, feeling that same area of our body contracting and emptying. While we're continuing to breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, let's bring some awareness to our face. I want you to relax your face. So just close your eyes and breathe into your eyes. Feel them relax. And then shift that awareness into your cheeks and into your jaw. And then let's guide our breath and awareness into our neck. And we want to let the muscles relax in the neck. Next, let's bring our awareness and our breath into our arms. And let's breathe from our shoulders all the way down to our fingertips. Feel your arms go soft against the mat. Next, we'll bring our breath and awareness into our legs, and let's breathe from our hips to our toes. Shifting awareness and breath now into the spine. Let's breathe from the top of our head to the tip of our tailbone. And feel our breath making its way in between each segment of the spine. Next, let's inhale both arms to the sky and exhale behind us. Reach out through your fingers, push out through your heels. And then feel your body get a little softer. Try reaching out through the left arm and the left leg. Relax and do the same, right arm, right leg. Relax. And now try left arm and right leg. Relax, and we'll try right arm and left leg. And then let it all relax. Now let's inhale both arms up and exhale arms alongside your body. Now let's pull left knee all the way into the chest. Give it a nice close hug, and then just flex and point your left foot. Let's roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And then we'll reverse. And then just let your foot rest. Switch out the legs, in goes the right, out goes the left. And again, simply flex and point. Circling the ankle around and around. And then reverse. And then just let your foot rest. Now let's bring both knees in. Give yourself a nice tight hug. And then a few gentle rocks side to side. Massages our spine. Come back to neutral and we'll circle both knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in nice and close. Tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, and let's round the shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. Think about nose to knees. And release back down. Try again, tighten the belly, round up nose to knees, chin to chest. And release back down. Let's open the knees a bit. We're going to just let them aim at our shoulders, pressing thighs close to the body. And then try opening the knees wider, letting the soles of your feet rest together. Pull your heels towards your body, breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. And then let's separate the feet. Push up through the bottoms of your feet, pull down with your hands. And then just place your hands under your thighs and let's do a few point and flexes of our feet. And just roll the ankles around. And reverse. And then spread your toes out really wide. Scrunch them up nice and tight. Spread them wide. Scrunch them tight. Once more, spread wide. Scrunch tight. And then let those feet relax. Good, we'll bring the knees back into the chest. Tighten the belly once again. Roll yourself nose towards knees. Now as we exhale, let's roll all the way up. Once we've made it upright, we'll sit cross-legged. Palms open, face to the sky. Backs of the hands rest on the knees. Let's drop our chin to our chest and breathe into the back of our neck. Lift the head to back, open your throat. Try again, chin to chest. Lift head to back, open throat. Chin to chest. Lift head to back, open throat. And then bring yourself back to that neutral place. Let's turn our eyes to look over our right shoulder. Come back through neutral and turn to look left. Again, back through neutral, we turn to look right. Back to neutral and turn to look left. And then just come back to that neutral place. Once again, drop the chin towards the chest. Tipping left ear to left shoulder. Drop the chin and tip right. Drop the chin and tip left. Drop the chin and tip right. Drop the chin and tip left. And let's just hesitate there, placing left hand just above the tip of your right ear and pushing that right hand into the mat. Breathe up the arm along the side of the neck. Reach towards the sky, extending. Side bend over, palm towards the sky. Lift back up. Again, side bend, palm to the sky. And back up. Once again, side bend, palm to the sky. And then sweep forward, reach out to the side, come back up. Side bend. And float the arm down. Roll the shoulders back to front. Increasing the size of our circles. And then just let the arms and the heart open wide. Good. Round the spine, let the backs of your hands meet. Opening wide. Rounding forward. Open wide. And round forward. And then bring yourself back to that neutral place. We're going to drop the chin against our chest. Tipping right ear to the right. Place the right hand just above the tip of your left ear. Inhale, reach to the sky, gazing up at that hand. side stretch over and come back up. Side stretch again and lift back up. Side stretch and lift. Place the left hand on the neck, side stretch left, sweep forward, come out, lift all the way up, and let the arm float down. Good, let's shoulder roll back front again. Increasing our circle size. And then just extending the arms out wide. Scoop the belly in round. Open wide. Round. Open wide. And round. Good, and then just come back to our nice tall seated mountain pose. Let's take another deep breath while we're here. Exhale, feel everything go soft, and let's transition onto hands and knees. Once there, we've got shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Open and spread those fingers nice and wide and press down through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. These are our foundational hands. Whenever we're bearing weight into hands, we want to assume this position. From there, let's sink our navel, lift our tailbone, lift our head, open our heart. Exhale, round, scoop in. There's our cat. Inhale, lengthen, open cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Simply curl your toes under and push out through the arches of your feet. Let the feet relax. And try again. Curl the toes under, pressing out through the arches of your feet. And then let your feet relax. From there, let's extend the right leg behind us and push out to your right heel. Add the left arm forward and turn your palm towards the sky. Exhale, lower, we'll switch. And extend out to the left, reaching right arm forward, turning palm towards the sky. Exhale, lower, let's switch again. Extend and reach. Now let's bring the knee to the elbow and then re-extend. Exhale, pulling in. Inhale, extend. Once more, exhale in and inhale, extend. Come back to all fours and we'll switch. Extend and reach. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Once more, exhale, pull in. And inhale, extend. Now we're back to all fours. From there, let's separate the knees. Big toes touching. Let's push back with our tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. Palms open, face to the sky. And there's extended child's pose. Feel that deep stretch going down the long side of your ribs. Flip the palms back over, coming into those foundational hands. Let's tuck our toes under, lift our tailbone, and that brings us into downward facing dog. Let's walk the dog a few times. So we're going to lift and lower each heel individually. And then we're going to lift both heels at the same time and let them drop down. Now let's inhale forward into plank. Keep your belly button tight, pressing away from the mat. Exhale back up into down dog. And inhale, return to plank. Exhale again, down dog. And inhale, return to plank. Now modify to the knees. There's our modified plank. And as we're lowering, we're going to open the elbows. Let the chest come down first, then the hips. Tuck the elbows in. Lengthen the spine. Press through the tops of the feet and the hip bones. And there's our cobra. Exhale, opening the elbows on the way down. Tucking them in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale again, we open on the way down. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Let's tuck our toes and come back up into downward facing dog. We'll walk the dog a few more times. Raise up both those heels and press them back down. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Once more, inhale to plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a giant step forward with that right foot. Placing our foot between our hands. We want to now make sure that the knee remains over the ankle. Eyes are looking out. Runner's lunge. Let's drop down onto the left knee. Press to the top of the left foot. Reach high to the sky, forming crescent moon. Exhale, hands to the mat. Retuck the toes. Lift up that knee. Step your right foot back into plank. And press back up into down dog. Now step the left foot forward. Once again, placing that foot between the hands. We've got our knee over our ankle, our eyes looking out. Breathing into our nice, sturdy lunge. Go ahead and sink the right knee down, press to the top of the right foot. Reach high to the sky, crescent moon. Exhale, hands down, retuck the toes, lift the knee, back into lunge. Now let's step that right foot forward. We've got our big toes close, our heels apart. Gonna inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look out. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes are in, heels are out. Inhale, up we roll, reaching to the sky, exhaling to the heart. Inhale again, extend, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes are in, heels are out. Inhale, rolling up, reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Once again, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes are in, heels are out. Inhale, roll up, reach to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's cradle our elbows in the palms of our hands. We'll form a loose frame around the head. We're just going to let our upper body rest against our thighs. So if you need to bend your knees, please do that. As we exhale, let your fingers return to the mat. Let's step back with that right foot, bringing us into runner's lunge. Once we've established our lunge, push your right heel down, turn your right toes out. Let's align left heel with back of right heel and then begin lifting upper body. Center your body weight equally between your feet. Got hip bones facing forward. Shoulders are square over the hips. When ready, add your arms. Keep the shoulders actively drawing away from the ears. Let the arms come forward to shoulder level. Keeping the belly button tight, hinge forward until your ribs meet your front thigh. Hands return to the mat. Push your body weight forward onto the left foot as you're straightening your left leg. Extend the right leg behind you, hip level. Hands are going to form a tripod with your left foot. We can remain in tripod balance, or we could align left thumb with left pinky toe, rolling right hip open, adding that right arm towards the sky. Exhale, let your hand return to the mat. Step the right foot in and inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, extend, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out, and exhale as we sink. Ribs on thighs, elbows cradled by the hands. Upper body completely relaxed. As we exhale, release your hands to the mat. Go ahead and step back with your left foot, forming your good solid lunge. And then push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel, and we lift upper body. Hip bones remain forward, shoulders stacked over hips. Add arms when ready. Warrior one. Let the arms come forward to shoulder level. Stay tall in the waist and hinge forward. Bring your ribs close to that front thigh. Let your hands return to the mat. Push your weight forward onto the right leg as you straighten the right leg. Extend the left leg behind you. We can stay in our tripod, or we could align our right thumb with our right pinky toe. Opening that left hip and reaching that left arm towards the sky. Exhale, bring that hand down. Now step the left foot in. Big toes close, heels apart. Inhale, we roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, return to the heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink a little deeper. And then I want you to bend your knees. And while you're bending your knees, pull them closer together. Now lift your ribs away from your thighs. Add the arms alongside your ears. And that becomes chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, re-straighten the legs. Step back with your right foot into your lunge. From there, let's walk ourselves around into a straddle. So now we're going to face the wide edge of our mat. Your toes are either straight ahead or turned in with your heels out. Hands are directly under the shoulders. You can bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, flat back to look out. Exhale, we're just going to melt upper body. And we're going to see if we can get our forearms closer to the mat. And just let go of your upper body. And then go ahead and push down into your palms. Arms get straighter and straighter. Now let's bend the left knee. We're going to shift our weight to the left. And we're pulling that right inner thigh towards the mat. And then go ahead and push the left leg straight. And now we're going to walk ourselves around into runner's lunge facing the back end of our mat. So we should be on the ball of our left foot. Once you've established your lunge, we're going to lift up our body. That becomes high lunge. Adding the arms to the sky brings us into crescent lunge. Now let the arms open wide. Stay long in the waist and hinge forward. And there's airplane lunge. Let the hands return to the mat. Walk yourself back around into straddle, facing the wide edge. Inhale into flat back, look out. Exhale, extend the arms, airplane straddle. Inhale, let's rise to standing. Once we're upright, we've got our toes and heels out, feet a little wider than hips, palms open, face to the sky. 5-pointed star. Rotate your palms to face forward, and let's bring the hands together so just our fingertips meet. And then try pressing your palms fully together. Lacing all of the fingers. And then pressing index fingers together. Bend the elbows so the elbows and the forearms meet. And then as we inhale, extend towards the sky. And allow your arms to frame your head. They're a little bit in front of your ears. There's no tension in the shoulders. No tension in the neck. Feel like you're getting longer out of your waist. And then do a little side bend to your left. And come back to neutral. Let the arms open and return to your star. Now we're ready to take your left toes and point to the front end of our mat. Align your left heel with your right arch. When ready, bend the knee, bringing you into Warrior Two. Extend a little farther forward. Now lift the left and lower the right. Turning palm to the sky brings us into Reverse Warrior. Good, now pull that leg straight, pushing out through the palm. Reverse triangle. Let's come back to neutral, and we're back where we started. Now we're ready for triangle. So start to pull your right hip right, extend the left arm out as far away from your right hip as you can get it to go. Once we can't go any further, lower the left and lift the right. So while we're in triangle, imagine that you're doing this pressed against the wall. And you feel like you're being pulled towards the sky and not sinking down into the mat. Let's bend the knee. And again, pull it straight. We'll bend the knee. And pull it straight. Once more, bend the knee. Now let's take that right arm, bend the elbow. And see about pressing the back of your right hand into your lower back. So notice that's going to keep that right shoulder pointing open to the sky. And that's where we're looking. We're looking up. We're not looking down. We can stay in preparation, or we could bind ourselves by simply passing that left hand behind us. Grab hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Or perhaps you want to feed that left arm through your legs. Hook your hands together that way. Keep rolling the right shoulder over, open and looking up. Let's release the hands, re-extend the arm to the sky. And exhale, let's revolve upper body, bringing us back into runner's lunge. Step our left foot back. There's our good strong plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. You can stay in plank or you can insert a push-up. And then exhale back up into down dog. Let's take the right heel, extend it behind us, and then start reaching towards the sky. Exhale, step that hand or that foot through your hands. That's going to bring us back into lunge. But now I want you to start to straighten your right leg, and while you're doing that, push your left heel towards the mat. Lift up the right toes. Sink your upper body closer to your right thigh. And then see if you can let your toes sink back down. Good. Now, start to rebend the right knee. Return to the ball of your left foot. And we'll step the left foot forward. Got our toes in, our heels out. And we're going to roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale to look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Let's bend the knees, and while we're bending our knees, dropping the hips, pull your knees closer together. Lift your ribs from your thighs. Add your arms alongside your ears. And begin to fold forward once again. Once we're there, let's take a giant step back with our left foot, bringing us into our lunge. Now we're ready to walk ourselves around into straddle, and we should be facing the other side of the mat. We've got our toes and our heels out, or our toes pointing straight ahead. Inhale, flat back, look out. And then exhale, we're going a little deeper. See if you can nod your head yes a few times. And then let it shake no. And just hang out. Good, and then from there, let's press down into the palms and push the arms straight. Let's bend the right knee. We're going to shift our weight to the right. So we're pulling that left inner thigh towards the mat. And then we'll push our right leg straight and proceed to walk yourself around into runner's lunge, facing the back of your mat. So now we should be on the ball of our right foot, and then when you're ready, come on up into high lunge. And then we'll add the arms, and there's our crescent lunge. Let's open the arms wide, neutralize the spine, and hinge forward into our airplane lunge. From there, we can let the hands return to the mat. Walk yourself back around into straddle. Inhale with our flat back looking out. Exhale, arms go wide. There's our straddle airplane. And then from there, inhale and rise. Once we're up, palms open to the sky. 5-pointed star. Rotate your palms to face forward, and then again we'll bring the hands closer together. Allow your fingertips to meet, and then melt your palms together. We'll lace all of our fingers, pressing index fingers together. Bend the elbows and let the elbows and the forearms meet. And then from there, let the arms extend towards the sky. And think about framing your head with your upper arms a little bit in front of your ears. Actively pulling those shoulders away from your ears. And then let's lean off to the right. We'll inhale back up. And then exhale, let the arms reopen into our star. From there, go ahead and turn your right toes to the front end of your mat. Align your right heel with your left arch, and then start to bend the right knee. Centering our body weight equally into both feet. Pressing our forward weight into our second, third, and fourth toes. Let's reach the right arm a little bit further forward and lift the right as we lower the left, turning palm to the sky. Good, now start pulling the right leg straighter and straighter. There's our reverse triangle. And then let's bring ourselves back to our starting position. From here, we're ready for triangle. Left hip starts pulling left. Right arm starts reaching away from that left hip as far as it will go. And then we can lower the right and lift the left. Feel like you're pressed against the wall while you're doing this and being drawn towards the sky. Let's bend the knee and then pull straight. We'll bend the knee and pull straight. Once more, let's bend the knee. And then from there, we're going to bend that left elbow so the back of our left hand presses into lower back. Rolling the shoulder open. We can remain in our preparation for bound angle pose, or we can bind ourselves. Taking hold of our wrist by passing the arm behind us or threading the hand between the legs, hooking together. And we're all still rolling that shoulder open and looking up. I'm going to take one more inhale as we are. As we exhale, re-extend the arm towards the sky. Return that opposite hand to where it was. And then as we exhale, let's revolve the upper body, bringing us back into lunge. We'll step our right foot back so we've got a good strong plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck toes. We're back up into down dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Let's take the left leg, extend behind, push out through the heel, three-legged dog. I'll step the left foot forward, and that's going to bring us back into lunge. From there, we're going to start pushing the right heel down, straightening the left leg, lifting up our left toes, and just melting deeper down. And then see if you can let your toes sink down. As we exhale, let's rebend the knee. Returning to lunge. We'll step the right foot forward with our toes and heels out. And then let's inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, hands are at our heart. All right, so we've got a focal point for our eyes. We can feel our belly button holding nice and tight. Let's shift our weight into our right foot. We'll place our heel against our ankle bone. And then when you're ready, you can lift your toes and move into tree pose. So just imagine that you're at the park and you are one with the trees. If you want to, you can grow your branches towards the sky. And then let the branches lower. And then we can place the foot back down. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Same thing other side. We've got our focal point. We can feel that navel holding tight. And then we begin to shift our weight into our left foot. Placing our right heel at our left ankle bone. And then when ready, lifting that foot. And then if you like, grow the branches of your tree. Exhale, let the arms slow down. Set that foot back down. We're back into mountain pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, deeper down. Right foot back, left foot back. Good strong plank. Right shoulder over right wrist, returning into side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale, let's come back around into our plank. Press back up into down dog. And inhale into plank. Now let's keep left shoulder over left wrist. Again, turning into side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale, back around into plank. And downward facing dog. A few more walks of our dog. Raise up both heels and press them back down. From there, let's return to all fours. Start by sinking your navel, lifting your tailbone, lifting your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round for cat. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. And then we're back to neutral. Let's take that right leg, extend it behind us, and push out through the heel. Adding left arm forward, rotating palms skyward, and then try lifting that left foot. Bring the hand and the foot back down, and then let's step the right foot forward. You're going to place our hands to the inside of the right foot, and then start to pull the top of your left thigh towards the mat. You can walk your hands a little further out and let your body sink down. Breathing into a deep stretch in the back of your right hamstring and the front of your right thigh. Now we can remain in our dragon pose, or if you'd like to, try splits pose. We need to walk ourselves upright first and then move into our split. We want to make sure that we're breathing and not fighting. take one more inhale wherever we are. On the exhale, let's return to all fours. We'll sink the navel again. Lift the tailbone, lift the head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale again, cow. And exhale, round for cat. And then we're back to our neutral spine. From there, let's extend out through that left leg, pushing through the left heel. Add the right arm forward, turning palm towards the sky. And then try lifting that right foot. Exhale the hand and foot back down. We'll step our left foot forward this time. We'll keep our hands to the inside of that foot. And then start to pull the top of your right thigh towards the mat. Perhaps walk your hands a little farther out and try to sink a little deeper down. Again, we can stay in dragon pose, or we could move into splits pose. So for splits pose, we're going to bring ourselves upright first, and then that gives us room to slide our legs further apart. We'll take one more inhale. On the exhale, come back around into all fours. Good. And then from here, we're going to do one more cow stretch. So sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart. And then exhale, round out for your cat. We'll make our way back to neutral. Let your big toes come close, separate your knees. Let's push back with that tailbone. While that's happening, extend the arms out. Let your chest drop through your knees. Forehead on the mat. Let's take the left arm, pass it through the right. Let your shoulder rest on the mat. We're going to keep that left arm pretty much where it is. But then I want you to cross the right arm over the left. So we have a little X where the two arms meet, and we're just going to sink down into that X. And this would be our knot pose. Now let's keep the right arm where it is, unthread the left. And then we'll stretch the left arm forward and sink a little deeper into that right shoulder. And then we'll keep the right arm pretty much where it is and let the left arm cross over. And again, sinking down into that little X where the arms are meeting. And then let's uncross the arms. Extend them straight out in front of us once again. And then from there, let's move into frog pose. So bring yourself up onto your forearms with your shoulders over your elbows. And we're going to start by simply widening the knees. Think about pulling your upper body closer to the mat. So you can stay like this, or you could separate your feet. So you've got the sides of your feet on the mat. We're all kind of pushing back with that tailbone. And then to come out of our frog pose, we're simply going to push our body weight forward. So we end up on the belly. And then just extend the legs out and let your arms extend out. Try reaching a little bit farther with your left arm and your right leg and then lifting up. Let's lower and switch. Extend, reach out with the right and the left leg and then lift up. And we'll lower down. And now, both arms and both legs extending out, reaching away from the center of your body. And then adding that lift. Go ahead, let the arms go wide. And then try pressing your palms alongside your thighs, extending out through the top of your head and reaching out through your toes. And then as we exhale, let's melt all the way down. Place your hands under your shoulders. Let the elbows come close. Press down through the tops of your feet. Press down through your hip bones. Lengthen the spine as you pull out through the top of your head. And then start to rise away from the mat. Exhale, let's take our time pushing all the way back. And breathe. And then we'll bring the hands closer to the knees. And go ahead and lift upper body. Once we're upright, we can bring the legs around. And we'll start by just extending the legs out. Let your hands rest on either side of your hips. And then start to walk the hands forward. While that's happening, push back through your tailbone. Think about melting your ribs into your thighs. And then letting your head drop. And then from there, we can slowly bring ourselves upright. Once we're upright, let's bend the right knee. We're going to bring the foot in as close as we can to our body while maintaining our sit bones on the mat. Going to take the left arm, wrap it around the bent right leg, and then inhale taller and straighter. On the exhale, start to rotate at the waist. You can look over your shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's return to neutral and let that knee just fold down towards the mat. Pressing the bottom of our foot into our inner thigh. Hands on either side of a straight leg. Push back with your tailbone and think about melting down. And then let's bring our left forearm to the inside of our left calf. And then see if we can extend the right arm up and then do a little bit of a side stretch over that ear. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale, float that arm down. We'll switch. So now let's keep the right leg straight on the left knee. Walking our foot in as close as we can while maintaining sit bones on the mat. Wrapping the right arm around the bent left leg. Inhale, taller, straighter. Exhale, turn to look over your shoulder. Exhale as we untwist. Go ahead and let that knee fold down, placing the bottom of our foot against inner thigh. And then letting your hands inch forward as you melt down into that straight leg. And then let's bring the right forearm to the inside of that right calf. Open the left arm to the sky, and then see if we can do a little side stretch. Inhale back up. And exhale, float the arm down. Good, then let's re-extend both legs out in front. And just bounce your knees up and down a few times. And then just let your legs kind of relax. Next, let's bend the knees. And place our hands under our thighs. Let your shoulders stay relaxed and open. Feel your belly button pulling in so that we're going to support our spine as we lift our feet and balance on that tailbone. Inhale, start extending your legs towards the sky. Go where you can without rounding your back. And then from there, let's add some arms. Now let the arms open. We're going to point our fingertips right at our buttocks. And then ease back onto your forearms. And let's pull the knees towards the chest. And then separate your knees and press the soles of your feet together. And then let the knees come back together. And we can rest our feet down on the mat. From there, let's ease all the way down. Space your feet apart about hips distance, toes in slightly, heels out slightly, arms at your sides, palms to the sky. Keep enough space between your heels and your buttocks so that when we start slowly peeling off the mat, moving up into our bridge pose, we're feeling lots of activation in the gluteals and the hamstrings with no pressure in the knees. Keeping all of our weight out of our neck. And then as we inhale, let the arms extend towards the sky. And then as you exhale, slowly melt down one segment at a time. Once we're back down, we're going to bring the knees in. That should feel good. Give yourself that hug. Let's do a couple knee circles around and around. And then we'll go the other way. Good, and then from there, let's just extend the right leg straight out onto the mat and extend your left leg up towards the sky. Walk your hands up as far as they'll go. So ankle would be the goal. Calf is okay, but don't go below or behind the knee. Think about pulling your toes over your head. And then you can hook around your big toe with your second and third fingers. Or if that doesn't work for you, just put your hand on the inside of your ankle or your calf. Push down onto your right thigh with your right hand to remind you to make sure you don't lift your hip. So while you're pulling your toes forward, we're going to let that knee go out, or that leg go out as far as it can to the side, again without lifting your right hip. And then open your right arm and just look right. And then from there, we'll bring the leg back to neutral. And then go ahead and bend that knee. Let's circle that knee around. And then go the other way. Good. And then go ahead and extend that leg out. And we'll switch. Pull the right knee in. Stretch the leg up high. Think about pulling toes over your head. And then you can hook around your big toe, or you could use your hand on the inside of your ankle or your calf. Left hand's going to press into that left thigh to remind you not to lift your hip or your buttocks. Pulling the toes forward, start to open the leg wide. Take it out as far as it will go, and then open the left arm and look left. And then let's bring the leg back up. And then we can rebend the knee in towards your chest. Circle the knee around. And then we'll go the other way. And then just hug the knee in. And let's extend the leg all the way out. Once it's made it back onto the mat, I want you to flex your feet, push out through your heels. And then let your feet and your legs relax, and arms extend all the way out through your fingertips. So you're simply tensing the muscles in your arms. And then let your arms go soft as well. And I want you to guide your breath around the body. Seek out any places that remain tense or tight. Just spend these last few moments of your practice letting go. Letting go of tension in the body, tension in the mind. Strong people stand up for themselves, but stronger people stand up for others. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart and a grateful heart and a hopeful heart. Spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste.